Whoa, hello MCAs, how you guys doing? Reaching out again because this is fun. I'm out here getting my exercise. I think it's kind of crucial to keep my mindset going. I drove out a little bit to the boonies to avoid all human contact, so I'm about a mile or so from anybody, at least, if not farther. But anyway, so I wanted to talk about AR. This is sort of a looming thing in my mind. I want to make sure everybody's thinking about this, or give me feedback on what you're doing. But what I'm expecting, what I'm anticipating is a lot of our agents in the very near future are going to have some issues paying their bills, paying their AR, and what that means for larger market centers. If you are collecting AR and processing it through as income and then later finding it's bad debt, it's going to create a pretty significant issue on your rosters and your liabilities and your assets. So what I'm just bringing to light here is that if you see a fallout of 30% upwards moving to 50%, and that's, high drastic expectations, but, prepare for the worst. You would have this snowballing effect. In my market center, we usually process about 25,000 in AR every single month. If that got unpaid and turned into bad debt at 50% a piece, we'd be bringing $1,200 each month into our accounts receivable not being cleared. After 3 months, we've got $36,000 that would just be a problem. Also, if we are profitable in those months, that has an adverse effect on what happens with profit share. We'd be paying that profit share out on bad debt effectively. So what I'm doing is I'm reaching out to all my associates and in the notes to the bill saying if you're having any trouble or concerns about paying your balance, I want to have a conversation with you. We need to talk because I need to figure out if they're going to be able to pay this. I need to make a determination before collecting that. That's my opinion. Now, each franchise is independently owned and operated, but in that instance, I really don't think that I'm going to be able to pull that in as an AR or show that as income. And whether you call it income or a pass-through expense, either way, an expense is an expense that's going to affect your profitability. I'd love to have a longer conversation with this, but the point is we have to have structured conversations with our agents, and this is an opportunity to really talk about their budgets through the AR issue. MCAs have been around for a while, have mastered this, and understand this is key. But for newer MCAs, this is really a time to talk to them and get some perspective on the way they're budgeting. One aspect is a lot of people, and this is kind of a parallel message, but people out there going and buying tons of toilet paper and hand sanitizer and things, but they really don't understand how much they need. In my household, we find that we go through one roll of toilet paper every day and a half, really. So the reality is with one 24-pack, we're good for quite a while. So the idea of me going out and buying 60 rolls of toilet paper, that would be enough for months and really not necessarily a need of mine right now. So I'm not going to exert energy to go out of the way to do that. I'm stocked for the next few weeks. And of course, I can find another way around that. That's not really a true necessity if we get into really strong fear mode. So one way to kind of break that cycle of thought, that routine that's creating a negative habit in their mindset is really saying, first understand exactly what you need and have a plan for what you're going to need going forward, and then have structured conversations. You need a coach more than ever, at least some sort of peer to kind of see from outside the box around the issues that you're contemplating to give you perspective. There's a lot of information there, but that's what's pertinent this morning, and hopefully that's useful to you. Stay strong, keep a positive mindset, and stay in touch. All right, bye-bye.